Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I am the Twisted Jedi, and today's video will be discussing Ahsoka Tano in Star Wars Battlefront 2 and how she would work as a playable character. This will be episode 2 of this series. If you haven't seen episode 1, it featured Count Dooku. Be sure to check that out on my channel after this video. Today I will be discussing Ahsoka's appearance, abilities, movement style, and even possibly an emote that she could have in the game. If you like this video, please be sure to subscribe for more content like this and comment down below which character you want to see next. Anyways, jumping right into it, Ahsoka Tano is definitely a fan favorite character. Her dual lightsabers of green and greenish yellow look awesome during the Clone Wars series, and her white lightsabers even cooler during Star Wars Rebels. I think if DICE was seriously considering putting Ahsoka in the game, they would need to have the option for both of these skins, as there are many fans that like the younger Ahsoka with her colourful lightsabers over older Ahsoka and her white ones. Me personally, I prefer the white, but it would definitely be nice to have the option. As far as her movement style, it is quite unique, as Ahsoka was always very athletic and acrobatic and had her own style of running whilst wielding two lightsabers. This is seen several times in both animated series, so I'd much rather see this rather than giving her a run style same as the characters already in the game. As for her jumping, I think with her acrobatic finesse, when she is running forward and jumps, it would be cool to see her perform a flip at the peak of her jump. I just think it's something cool that they could add into the game to benefit Ahsoka. As far as Lightsaber Combat, Ahsoka adopted Form 5, which is a combination of two disciplines called Shien and Gem So, which was used among a lot of Jedi, including Anakin Skywalker. However, Ahsoka's dual-wielded lightsabers and reverse grip on her hilts make it very unique for her alone and would be absolutely amazing to see in the game. Now I'm going to jump into her abilities here, and the first one obviously is going to be Force Push. Ahsoka has used Force Push on hundreds of enemies throughout the two animated series, and it is actually quite strong. I know this is a generic force power and several characters in the game already have something like this, but it's hard to deny that that is definitely one of her most used abilities, and it wouldn't make sense to not have it as a usable ability in the game. Ahsoka's second ability would be Togrutan Force Sense. Now, she already had a very strong Force Sense ability, able to sense the presence of Plo Koon after his fleet was destroyed by the Malevolence in the Clone Wars, and the presence of the children who were kidnapped by Cad Bane. She possessed an advanced visuospatial awareness, aided by the hollow spaces in her montrals that gathered information ultrasonically. So that passive echolocation was a Togrutan ability, which allowed Tano to sense the proximity and movement of physical objects around her. So being this strong with her Force Sense, combined with her Togrutan abilities, I feel like her middle ability could be similar to Rey's Insight, where enemies and possibly even teammates on the maps are highlighted in different colors. That way you know which direction to move in order to set up an attack. This combined with her speed and agility would be awesome to see in Battlefront 2, and it would really add a different style of hero into the game. Now jumping into Ahsoka's last ability, I think it should be Force Dash, where she utilizes her amazing speed and agility to dash towards the enemy and attack them. Similar to the dash ability that Yoda and Luke use, with 2 or 3 uses depending on star cards. This attack makes sense because Ahsoka is such a quick and agile hero. The combination of her Force Sense and a dash attack would be an absolute lethal combination. However, in order to not make Ahsoka too powerful, I feel like her health should be lower than that of the other lightsaber users, putting her health right around 650. In saying that she should have lower health, I still think she should be able to deflect blaster fire, otherwise she would be defeated much too easily. Lastly, like I said earlier in the intro, I just want to touch on one of the emotes Ahsoka could have in the game. And I know emotes aren't the most interesting thing to talk about, but there's one in particular that I wanted to mention. Ahsoka, after disarming her enemy on multiple occasions, she stands over them and says, "You are beaten." I think this emote definitely needs to be one of the 4 used in Battlefront 2 for Ahsoka, and it's used so often in the animated series, it just makes sense. Anyways guys, that's my analysis of Ahsoka Tano if she were a character in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Let me know what you think of this video down in the comments, and also which character you want to see in a video like this next. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button to support the channel and subscribe for more Star Wars videos. As always, thanks so much for watching guys. I am the Twisted Jedi, and may the Force be with you.